Hello. Yeah, I hope you are able to hear me now. So, what I mentioned earlier was I welcomed you and said good evening to you. So, today's topic is being present in the moment. Mhm. And so, as I was, let's contemplate in that. It seems that this is a very simple topic, right? But have we come across these scenarios which I am about to share? One is you are physically present somewhere, but your mind is wandering around, right? Or, say, for example, you have gone for a trip, right? And you have almost completed your journey and you try to recollect Hmm? what happened or what I thought or what was the journey about, and you are not able to recollect, right? As if you are completely unaware of that what has happened during the journey, right? Or sometimes someone is speaking to you and you are completely in different kind of thoughts and different uh, situation which you are relating to, right? Do you think all of these things are familiar? What it shows hmm, that during those times I was not in present. Many times we do this, right? Like, say, for example, maybe at work, maybe at home. On one side, you are holding a coffee or a tea. On the other side, you are on the phone or you are working, you're doing something, and you realize that the tea or coffee is over, right? So what has happened is that even though maybe I was drinking tea or coffee, but I was not really present at that time. Why? Because I didn't feel the warmth of it. I didn't experience the aroma of it. Right? I didn't really cherish it. Right? I finished it. Right? So what has happened is we have forgotten how to live in present because we live in a very hectic world where we want to do so many things, and in that we lose the joy of being in the present. Because when you are in the present moment, then you will be able to enjoy that moment fully. You will be aware about what is happening at that time. Many times you will find that someone is talking to you very interestingly, right, with lot of joy and lot of zeal and enthusiasm, right? But if I don't pay attention to them, I am I'm looking at my phone or I'm doing something, even though the I'm listening, actively listening, but the person will feel what, right? Will not feel good, right? Why? Because I am not appreciating what the other one is sharing, right? So it is very important that I cultivate this habit to be in the present. Why? Because past is a memory, right? Future is an imagination. But what is present is what I really have. And so it is very important to value this, right? Most of the time, it is the science, the research says that most of the time people dwell in past. They remember their past more than the present. 80 to 90% of the time, you will find people dwell in past. And if you can observe your own awareness, feelings, and you will always find that very easily we move into past. And then whatever percentage is left, hmm, what we do is hmm, we imagine, think about future. The reality is that we seldom stay in the moment. And the power is in the moment. Why? Because hmm, the past is already hmm, is past in my life, right? The future is not come into my life, right? And so what I'm left with really is the present. So do I really appreciate hmm, the present moment, right? And for to be in present, what I have to learn is to I know that we live in a very hectic world and we want to do so many things at the same time, but some you have to take some time out where you do only single task, like when you are eating, just eat. When you are drinking water, just drink water. When you are going out for a walk, just have a walk, right? Don't bring things, okay, about everything to it, right? Because, oh, I think that, oh, while eating, I'm free, I can finish one more task. Don't do that, right? Because then you need to value your present moment. And the more you appreciate and cherish the present moment, you will find that peace also naturally comes to you, right? Otherwise, there is mental noise which is there and which doesn't give me that beautiful experience of life, right? So, so why I don't have to dwell in past? Hmm? Something which has happened maybe 10 years ago, right? We remember it, right? Have you noticed what are the things which you remember of your past? If there are good things which has happened in my life, there are bad things which has happened in my life. What are the things? Which are those things which I remember, which I relive of the past? What is a percentage of good over bad? Hmm? Evaluate each and every one, right? Ask yourself, see what are the moments which you recall of your past. Are they mostly bad, negative, or they are good, positive, right? And if you evaluate genuinely, right, Not superficially. Many times I ask this question, people say 50-50. If I'm saying 50-50 means I have not really thoroughly checked. If you genuinely check, if you thoroughly check, really take a day tomorrow and see whenever you remember your past, try to find out what that past was. And you will find that 90 to 95% it would be a negative event which you are remembering of the past. Okay? And why? Why do I do that? Why I don't remember the good things? Because we always believe that whatever in my life, what should happen, all good things should happen, right? Isn't it? With that hope, we always make an effort, do things, try to achieve our dreams, right? To do something good, to become better, right? Better human being, to have a good experience in life. So when good things happen, what we consider it, we take it for granted. That is how it should be, isn't it? But things which doesn't go well, right? Where I met a failure, or someone met a failure, or in my family member something has happened, some negative thing has happened, some circumstances has come, hmm? or say for example someone discouraged me, someone insulted me, right? Someone has put me down. What happens? Hmm? 10 people appreciated you, one person commented about you. What are you going to remember? Right. You will post mortem why this person commented to me, and why this person is saying like this to me, why me. We'll go into all these things. Why? Right, because it was not a pleasant thing. And mostly the reason why we create so many wasteful thinking, it is only because I always see myself from the eyes of them, right? How they are looking at me, how they are understanding me. Hmm? Is my image positive or not? So we value their opinions, their suggestions, their comments more than myself. So what will happen? Right? It will create a huge impact on your mind. And so if it is negative, you will not be able to take it. If someone puts you down, you will really become down, go down. Right? And those things. And so there's a very beautiful story of Buddha. Buddha says that when you are struck by an arrow, you will feel pain, right? But then what we do? Then we struck an arrow to ourselves by asking these questions: why me? What if this pain increases? Right? So when I ask these questions, what will happen? Will the pain increase or not? Right? It will increase. Just by thinking, it will cause you more pain, more suffering. Right? So what I have to do is, I have to be in present, right? Okay, what has happened? What is the solution for it? How to protect myself now? How to take care of myself? How to heal myself? Right? Not of why it happened, hmm, what was the intention of that individual who had struck the arrow to me. There is no point doing that at that time. But that is what we do. This is just a story. But if you relate in your life, that is what we have done, right? We think about it, and multiple times, thousand times, innumerable times, we think about the same event. Why such person said this to me? And it goes like a vicious cycle into your mind, and you are never able to come out of it. It goes on and on and on and on, and you get trapped by it, right? Then, then you are very far away from the present moment, right? And so there is a wisdom to let go of your past. The reason behind that is it is said past is past. It's over. It's done. It's done deal. You cannot change it. Can you change? Can you change your past? Whatever has happened, you cannot change it. Then why I'm thinking about it again and again? And if I think about it, what will happen? If you think of any event of your past, negative event of your past, at present, what it will bring to you? Hmm? Anyone? What will you bring? What are you bringing in the present moment? The same experience which you felt at that time. Say, for example, at that time you felt miserable. At that time you felt having low self esteem. At that time you are ashamed of yourself because you met a failure. Whatever that is, the same experience you are reiterating. Because what you are doing is when you are remembering your past, you are reliving that moment again. Ideally, what you want to do? You want to get rid of it. Ideally, right? You don't want to go through it. But what I'm doing exactly the opposite by remembering it. As I was saying in this example, someone commented to me, right? And it took for that person, say for example, a 1 minute to comment on me. Maybe there were 4 or 5 sentences with an justification and whatnot, right? Now, if I repeat that same incident because I felt offended, and if I repeat that same instance 1,000 times, 10,000 times, now what will happen? What I will feel? How will I feel? Same event I have relived 1,000 times, 5,000 times, 10,000 times. What is going to happen? It will create more and more and more suffering. That person did something and created that suffering, maybe it was 1%. But when I thought about it 5,000 times, what I did? I increased it 5,000 times. Who increased it? Me or him? Right? The another one. So what I do is, it is like putting an gasoline into a fire. Right? You are burnt by it. You are affected by it, but now you are putting in gasoline and you become more vulnerable. So that is why, whatever that past is, hmm, the wise thing to do is let it go because it is already done. It's a done deal. You cannot change it. And so, what you use is the power of acceptance. Accept it that it has happened. Accept it that that person put me down. Accept it. That's fine. Once you accept it, what will happen? The next moment you will start working on solution. How to overcome it, how to build that self esteem. You'll start working positively to yourself. But what we do is we run away from it. Oh, I'm not like that. And so you don't accept it. Accept it. Yeah, this has happened. And that will bring mental peace. That will bring inner power. Okay? So do it for yourself. Let it go, whatever that event is. Right? It is very difficult to handle it. Still let it go. Accept it and let it go. That it has happened in my past. I accept it. It was, say for example, it was genuinely your mistake. It's okay. Right? And that is why I always say that can you find one person in this 8 billion population who has reached success without any single failure? Will you be able to find one person? Then, then if I have made a mistake, why you make yourself so accountable? Right? Mistakes do happen. And we have to so see it in a positive light. Mistakes happen, but then learn from mistakes. Move on. So that you will never commit that mistake again. Simple. Life has come to teach you a lesson. You learned a lesson. Now move on. It is very simple if you see it in a positive light. Someone insulted me, so what? Someone commented me, okay. It's their mouth, their temperament, their understanding, they will say. It's okay. Why I have to take it so personally, right? And feel miserable. If you think that, yeah, maybe it was very genuine, have courage, accept it, learn, and move on. If you think that it is rubbish, then just let it go. Right? So I have to become a master and settle those things, not keep that in your mind actively. Because it will lose, you will lose patience, you will lose peace, and you will never be able to enjoy the moment which is coming to you. Right? And in the same thing is future also, right? It is good to plan about future, but never worry about future. Hmm. I know we live in the world where there is insecurity, right? What will happen, no one knows, right? Whether there is no safety of for jobs, right? There is no safety what will happen tomorrow, right? But believe in yourself. In what way? If your present is good, your future will be better, right? So, in order to make my future also bright, what I have to focus on? I have to be in present. My present has to be the best. And if that is best, then my future will also be at least good, not best. Then I don't have to worry about future, right? But many times what we do, we worry about future and and feel very secure in the present. Is this wisdom or is it foolishness? Right? Ask yourself. When mind does these kind of things, at that time ask yourself. Right? So it is very important that I let go of my past, right? Don't let go of my past and not worry about the future, but just be in present. Because past is mystery, or past is history, future is mystery, right? But what you have is a golden gift which is present. The other way of looking at present is what? Gift, right? So see each and every moment as an opportunity to change yourself, to change the situation. So it's an opportunity for you to do very good. Right? In the past, I have done something not right. But what is a present? A present is a gift where I can do whatever I want to do. Right? And so what I have to use it. So see it from that perspective. That each and every moment which I have, let me use it the best of the possibility. Right? That I do have in my hand. Past, it's already done. Right? But what I have is present. And can I give 100% to present? And that I can only give when I don't dwell in past or I don't worry about future. Let go of all of that and just be in present. And the moment you start living in present, you will find that you are grounded, you are more focused, right? And you have inner abilities which will allow you to bring the best in you, right? But when I'm worrying about it, when I'm aware about my failures, when all these things are working together at the moment, what will happen? I cannot bring my best in the present, right? Because somewhere I'm influenced by negativity, somewhere I'm influenced with my own weaknesses. And so it will not allow me to do my best. And so it is wise to be in present. And even though after understanding all this, what you have to do is really you have to practice this being in the present. The mind will go either in past or future. You have to bring back your mind. No, just be in the present. Let me focus on what I'm doing now. So I have to become what is being in the present is being aware. Living that each and every moment, experiencing it, feeling it, right? So when I pay that attention, then I live in present. And when you live in present, then you see that automatically you will be able to do things very peacefully with a calm mind. You can work. Why? Because you are just being in the present, in the moment. And so you can utilize that power within. And that's where I can change my destiny also. Right? Many times we want to change things, right? The change can only happen in the present. The more I stay in present, the more I'm able to bring changes in my life. And the more I bring changes in my life by living in present, the more easier it will become to let go of your past. I will conclude with an example and then we'll go into meditation. So, the example is like, say, for example, you were always, you are um, not doing things in a timely manner. Say, for example, it was not your habit and you are always running late for each and everything, right? And every time you reach late and every time you feel guilty, oh, I should have come on time, every time, right? Once that awakening is there that no, I want to change myself, and say for example you made a promise that no, now onwards I will always make an effort, and somehow I'm able to bring that shift, right? And now I have been observing myself that for past 1 year, whatever events I had to attend, I am reaching before time or on time. I'm never late, right? Now, if someone comes, a old friend comes to you and say, for example, we decided that we'll meet on Sunday at such and such place, right? And someone comments about you, there are three, four people, and someone comments about you that, oh, you will come always late as usual, right? Isn't it? What will you do? What will you talk to yourself or what you will tell them? Right? At least you will tell to yourself that, oh, that Hemang was 1 year ago, right? I'm not that now. I'm very punctual now, right? So when that shift can happen, when you are able to let go of your past, of your weaknesses, of your shortcomings, of your failures, when you have changed, and if you have changed for a longer amount of time, after that, you will not buy in those things, and that's where you are able to let go of your past. But if you keep on repeating the same mistakes, you will never be able to come out of past, and that is why becomes like a vicious cycle. And so, somewhere I have to break that cycle, start behaving in a different way because I can use the power of the present and change myself. And when I change, then I don't look back. Right? If you have any questions, maybe you can ask after the meditation. Right? So let's practice meditation where we stay in present. Okay? And use this power of the present. Om Shanti. Sit relaxed. Make sure your back is straight, feet grounded or cross legs. Arms also in a very relaxed position. Don't hold something. If you have in your hand, let it go. Feel the presence. Be aware of the present moment, that I have seated very comfortably. And there is nothing going on in my mind. Nothing about past. Nothing about future. Nothing to dwell into. Let me just be myself and enjoy the present moment. A quiet time with myself. I go inward and I am now aware that I am physically present and also mentally. in the moment allows me to reduce my frequency of thoughts. Thoughts have slowed down. I now see myself as a radiant point of light and energy, a soul. And I am peaceful. I am loveful. I am powerful. Whatever I think, I can bring that into reality. I am enjoying my present moment. I am a hopeful, peaceful being. I have patience. I accept myself as I am. And when I accept myself as I am, I experience calmness. I don't judge myself. I accept as I am. There is power in acceptance. Acceptance is like putting a full stop and beginning a new sentence, a new journey of life. I have now understood that I will never have to dwell in past. Past is past. It is over. And so, I am free. I let go of my past. When I hold on to past, it creates confusion, suffocation. And being knowledgeful, now I let it go. Because now I understand that by creates more hurt. As I love myself, I promise that I will never get influenced by my past. I bid a farewell to my past. Whatever it was, it is over. I can feel my breath now because it has relieved me from my past. Now, let me also not worry about future. Because future is not here, and I am not aware what my future is. So why to worry about it? Future is not in my hand, so I don't worry about it. And so I will now stay in the present. I am a peaceful, loveful energy. I have hope, zeal, and enthusiasm in life. In order to change my present, to make my life better. Life is a gift, and each and every moment is a gift. To make my life empowered and enriched with divine values of peace, of contentment, of harmony. I appreciate my life. Whatever I am able to do, accomplish, I feel happy about it. Now visualize the supreme light, the supreme energy ocean of peace, ocean of divinity. And when I connect to this supreme light, supreme energy, I feel the energy of the divine. Peace is my natural nature. Let me keep this awareness even after the meditation is over, and hold this awareness of the present. I am an observer, a creator of my own thoughts and feelings. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Do you have any questions which I may not have covered, or something you need clarification for? You can write it in the chat, those who are on Zoom. Okay, then if you don't have any questions, then thank you for joining, and hope to see you again next Tuesday for another session of experiential meditation. And this Saturday we have in Balaji Temple, Bridgewater. There is an International Day of Yoga is being celebrated. So over there we are having a workshop on anger management. So if you are interested, maybe look forward to, if you are enrolled into our emails or WhatsApp, look out for that email or WhatsApp if you want to attend. Okay. Otherwise, we'll see you next Tuesday. Om Shanti. And have a good night. Thank you.
Om Shanti Bhai. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shanti.